everybody, this is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot. Coming in to do the reading for Taurus, February 2019. It'll be Sun, Moon, and Rising. Funny thing is I had been doing this before, and then in the middle of the reading, my phone totally stopped recording. So it took me a while to figure out what was going on, and I had to clear it out. So I didn't want to pick up the cards, so we're going to just start off from where I left everything. I haven't changed it, and we'll see what the story's going to tell us, okay? Because I didn't feel like we should put it away, because somebody needs to hear this. I'm not exactly sure who, but somebody does, okay? Let's see. The first card was the Ace of Cups, and this is a card of new emotions, all right? So there's definitely it's like overflowing. It's an overflowing of emotions in the cup, all right? So card of new emotions. But then we have the Sun in reverse, and in the reverse it is sadness and depression and kind of feeling just, you know, all around not great, right? And then right after that we have the Five of Pentacles, where you're feeling left out in the cold. And I'm guessing that makes sense. If you're depressed and you're sad, you're feeling left out in the cold, or like, you know, you've lost something somehow. But going back to this new emotions, so I'm wondering, is it possible that there's a relationship that started and then maybe didn't manifest into what you wanted it to be? Or, I mean, I don't know that, I think that has something to do with it. It has to have something to do with this. So I believe it's the relationship not manifesting the way you wanted it to be. And that leads to the depression and the feeling left out. But then I see over here you have the Two of Pentacles. So you're kind of juggling two choices. I mean, it's possibly monetary decisions, or even, you know, your health, or it could be just life decisions, honestly. It could factor into anything. But you're juggling something. There's something you have on your mind, and you got, like, you're throwing it up in the air trying to figure out what you're going to hold on to. The next card was the Ten of Swords. And it's not a pretty card. It's kind of, but people, you know, it's a scary card. It really is. But this is an end. Something has ended. Now, if I think about it, it looks like, thinking or feeling it, maybe this relationship that was new, or this emotion that was new, you were juggling back and forth, and then you got stabbed in the back. Something happened, and you ended up kind of like stabbed in the back. Something happened. All right? Now this energy, this King of Cups, he's a good, strong energy, but he wants to have intimate relationships with people, platonic and romantic, but he's very afraid of getting hurt. So he wants them, but he's afraid. So I'm like, is this your energy because you were hurt and you're afraid to get hurt again? Or is this somebody that you know that possibly was hurt by you? You would know it, other than I don't know what goes on, but so you would know it, you know, and it could be you. Just if you were recently hurt and you're just feeling like you don't want to get involved in that anymore, or at least right now. Maybe you're still too raw. But then here comes the Two of Cups. Now this is, again, it could be a romantic relationship coming in, or it could be a platonic relationship. It could be a really strong friendship. But there's definitely somebody you're feeling unity with. And that's going to pick you up from this feeling. Okay, this will be a pickup. From this, you have this coming in. Okay? But now, you have the King of Swords in reverse. Now, in the upright, I mean, he's a pretty cool guy. You know, he's an authority, he's firm but fair, but in the reverse, he is kind of malicious, maybe a little criticizing. kind of not like a mean energy, but just not a all around nice guy or girl. Honestly, it's not gender specific really. And then you have the Page of Wands, and they are, again, usually he's like the messenger of creative ideas, but in reverse, he's not. He's just, he doesn't know which way he's going. He doesn't know how to get there. He's just not doing it. So your ideas aren't flowing the way they would have been if he was upright. So something goes on with your Two of Cups energy, this unity, this not so nice guy, and this poor dude, like he's wandering around, he has no idea what to do or where to go. So when I had all this, and I was like, okay, that was great, but then I pulled a clarification card, and I got the Two of Swords, and this is, you have a decision to make, and you do not want to make this decision. I don't know if it's about not about, choosing to not be a part of a relationship or not be involved with these energies that are causing issue. So it could be people, it could be situations, but you're making a decision that you don't want to make, but you know you have to make it. So either way, you don't want to make the decision, and therefore you put the blindfold on. You're like, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to let things happen on their own. And that was here, and then I shuffled up again right before my phone went kaput, and then a bunch of cards fell out. And I didn't want to, again, put anything away, because I think you needed to see this. This is what fell out. I mean, just like, and it was really weird, because I saw it, I'm like, okay, so tell this story again. It's like, all right, so now you have some combat going on. You're fighting with somebody. And I guess you can see how it could happen, because if you have these slightly negative energies going on here, there's a combat, and you feel like you're pulling all the weight. You're doing everything that you could possibly do. And you're like doing all the work. But in the end, these are awesome. You got 2 10s. The 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And that tells me that with all of this ruckus that went on here, and some of these bad energies that you might not have wanted to keep ahead, I mean, that you decide not to make a decision. You needed to. You decided not to. You put a blinders on, I'm not doing it, and for whatever happened. And after some slight after the confrontation, and you working really hard to pull things together, things come your way in a very good way. So I'm thinking that all in all, even though it was a little unnerving for a while, but I think it's going to turn out all right. Okay? If you liked the video, if it resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Please leave me a comment, thumbs up, like or share, and I will be seeing you next month. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.